The Young Detectives and the Jewel Thief, Part 1, by Ngamoko Nikora. Chapter 1, Whispers of a Legend. The attic of Tipo's house was a whirlwind of excitement as Tom, Mark, Tipo and B gathered around their makeshift detective headquarters. Maps and sketches covered the table, illuminated by the warm glow of an old lamp. Their latest case was the talk of London, the infamous jewel thief known as Leopard Girl. "Have you heard?" Mark asked, leaning in closer, his voice low with intrigue. "They say she's stolen millions in jewels from the richest people in the world." Bee nodded, her eyes widening. "And the police are utterly powerless to stop her. Every time they think they've caught her, she slips away." Tom, the unofficial leader of their group, frowned. "But who is she? Why is she doing this?" "That's the mystery," Tipo exclaimed, excitement bubbling in his voice. "I've read reports that she's actually Lady Jane Rowbottom, the daughter of Lord Alfred Rowbottom. Can you believe it?" Mark let out a low whistle. "No wonder she's so good at it. She's used to the lifestyle of the wealthy." As they discussed the legend of the Leopard Girl, Bee suddenly exclaimed, "What if we contact Sherlock Holmes? He might have some leads on her." A wave of agreement passed through the group, and they hurriedly sent a message to the famed detective, hoping he would assist them in their quest to catch the elusive thief. Chapter 2, A Call for Help. The following day, the familiar click of the attic door announced Sherlock Holmes' arrival. He swept into the room, his keen eyes assessing the scattered papers and their eager faces. "Ah, my young detectives," he greeted, a hint of a smile playing on his lips. "I hear you wish to know more about the notorious Leopard Girl." "More than anything, Mr. Holmes," Tom replied, leading their discussion. "We want to stop her before she robs again." Holmes nodded thoughtfully. "Indeed, I have conducted my own investigations. Leopard Girl has achieved celebrity status among jewel thieves, but is loathed by the wealthy elites she targets. This Lady Jane Rowbottom seems to enjoy the thrill of her own heists, relishing the chaos she leaves behind. And we've learned she's planning her next burglary at Cobham Jewellers in London," Mark added. "We want to set a trap to catch her in the act." Holmes raised an eyebrow, impressed. "An ambitious plan indeed, but we shall need to be meticulous if we are to succeed." Chapter 3, The Jewel Thief's Map. Determined to catch Leopard Girl, the young detectives and Holmes devised their trap late into the evening. They huddled around a large table, poring over maps of the city and plans of Cobham Jewellers. "From what I've gathered, she tends to strike during the early evening," Holmes observed, pointing at a time marked in their notes. "With an elaborate plan in place, we will ensure she has no opportunity to escape." The group spent hours crafting the perfect plan, placing hidden locations for Tom and Mark, while Tipo and B would act as diversionary tactics. Their hearts raced with excitement as the night wore on. Just as they were finalizing their strategy, a knock on the door interrupted their planning. Mrs. Jenkins, the kindly neighbour peeked inside. "Are you all right, dear? I thought I heard voices." "We're fine, Mrs. Jenkins," Tipo said with a smile. "Just working on a project." "Ah, very well then," she replied, a twinkle in her eye as she exited. As she left, Bee leaned forward, whispering, "It's almost time for us to get ready." Chapter 4. The Daring Heist. The day of the robbery arrived, and the city was buzzing with plans for splendour as evening approached. Under the guise of preparing for the busy evening ahead, the young detectives of Holmes monitored the entrances of Cobham Jewellers. "Everything is in place," Holmes affirmed, his demeanour confident. "Remember your roles. Stay sharp and be ready." As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over London, the quiet atmosphere of the shop rapidly changed. The bells jingled softly as customers entered, unaware of the looming danger. Holmes signalled Tom and Mark to take their positions, while Bee and Tipo acted as casual patrons near a display of rare jewels. "Isn't that exquisite?" Bee exclaimed, feigning admiration as she pointed to a stunning diamond necklace nestled in the display. Just then, the shop door swung open, and in strode a glamorous figure, donning a sleek black trench coat, the unmistakable Leopard Girl. Her presence sent a ripple of gasps through the shop as she moved with confidence and grace. Chapter 5. An Elaborate Escape. With practiced ease, Leopard Girl approached the display case containing the coveted diamond necklace. As customers' eyes turned toward her, Bee and Tipo exchanged wary glances. This was it, the moment they'd been waiting for. "Now!" Holmes commanded under his breath. As Tom and Mark moved to intercept her, an unexpected twist occurred. Leopard Girl, sensing the change in atmosphere, quickly unveiled a hidden smoke bomb from her coat. The room erupted in a cloud of thick grey smoke. "Quick, everyone out!" one of the patrons shouted, panic rising as people rushed toward the exits. Through the chaos, Leopard Girl advanced toward the display case, retrieving the diamond necklace even as the smoke engulfed the room. Tom and Mark, disoriented in the fog, struggled to find her. "After her!" Tom yelled, his voice strained as he rushed through the dense smoke. Chapter 6. A Race Against Time. Just as they managed to escape the thick haze, Tom and Mark spotted Leopard Girl darting toward the back exit of the jewellers. Without hesitating, they chased after her, their hearts pounding with adrenaline. "Bee! Tipo! Cover the front!" Mark shouted, hoping the others could help in cornering their target. On the crowded street outside, Leopard Girl weaved through the throngs of people, her agile form evading capture. "She's fast!" Tom gasped, trying to keep up. The chase led through streetways and alleyways and bustling streets, adrenaline surging within them as they sprinted to close the gap. Just as they thought they had her cornered, Leopard Girl executed a flawless pivot, disappearing into the night. Chapter 7. Vow of Determination. Reeling from their near catch, the young detectives regrouped at a nearby park, breathless and frustrated. "Where could she have gone?" Bee asked, surveying the area with despair. Holmes joined them, his expression thoughtful. She has eluded us this time, but we will find her again. The world of crime is vast, and she will inevitably continue her spree. This can't be the end, Tipo insisted, his fist clenched. We were so close. Tom placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder. We'll catch her next time. We have her name now, Lady Jane Rowbottom. If we investigate her background, we might uncover her next move. But how? Mark said, with furrowed brows. She's a high society figure. No one will give us leads. Holmes' eyes sparkled with mischief. Ah, that's where we get creative. We'll have to blend in with high society ourselves. We can research upcoming events and locate her next target. As determination settled in their hearts, the young detectives at Holmes vowed to be ready for their next encounter with the elusive Leopard Girl. Chapter 8. The Promise of Tomorrow. The adventure had only begun. Inspired by their close encounter with Leopard Girl, the young detectives bonded with Holmes as they laid the groundwork for their investigation. We'll search for information about the Rowbottom family and any future events where Lady Jane might appear, Tom said, enthusiasm surging through him. Let's return to our headquarters and start digging, Tipo urged. As night enveloped the sky, the friends shared laughter and excitement, energized by the promise of their next mystery. Their resolve steadfast, each detective felt the adrenaline of the chase still coursing through their veins. They would not give up. If the past few days had shown them anything, it was that teamwork could conquer any challenge. Next time, we'll be ready, Mark declared confidently as they made their way back home. And with that conviction, they embarked on their journey, determined to uncover the secrets behind the glamorous persona that was Leopard Girl. The thrill of the chase lay ahead, and the young detectives were poised to catch her elusive shadow. To be continued. The Young Detectives and the Jewel Thief, Part 1, by Ngamoko Nikora. Copyright Ngamoko Nikora.